I dunno. This happened on Christmas, so let's upload this on Christmas, right? Welcome to Interesting History, and I hope you're having a good day. Today we are going to be going over the Christmas mystery known as the Rooney spontaneous combustion. So strap in, and let's begin. Turning back the time, we go to Christmas Eve in 1885, where a young farmhand going by the name John Larson was spending his Christmas that year in the company of his employers, the older couple of Patrick and Matilda Rooney. The couple were a harmless bunch, and after sharing a few drinks to celebrate the season before heading off to bed, Larson retired and after a bit of coughing, drifted off to sleep. The same, however, could not be said about the Rooneys. The next morning, John awoke to find soot on his bed, which was in and of itself a strange occurrence, but downstairs was a completely different story. Laying by his bed, sprawled across the floor, was Mr. Patrick Rooney, and a doorway to the kitchen led to a 2.5 by 3 foot hole burned into the floor. After the police arrived and scooped out the ashes in the hole, a few almost completely charred bones were recovered, as well as 2 feet still in their shoes, with one being almost recognizable. The remains were identified as that of Matilda Rooney, and the questions began rolling in. It was officially concluded to be a case of spontaneous human combustion, as the only suspects for a possible outside interference were Mr. Rooney, who died that night from asphyxiation from the poisonous smoke, and the farmhand, who died 2 weeks later from inhalation of the poisonous fumes and grease that were in the air that night. It later was revealed that the couple, noticeably Matilda, were addicted to the excessive overuse of drinking, and at the time, this was thought to be a serious factor in the spontaneous combustion. However, why and how she managed to allegedly do this makes little to no sense. Needless to say, it will remain an unsolved mystery and a head-scratcher for the end of time, as no more facts have ever been brought to light, and we will most likely never have any brought to light. But it does serve as an interesting moment in history. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for the continued overflowing support. If you have a suggestion, be sure to send it my way, as I'm always open to suggestions and constructive criticisms. Thanks so much again, and you have a wonderful night.